I know, obviously, you've been playing the game for a really long time. What's that going to be like?
Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Utah Jazz. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Aguirre. Allison is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Blackman in at the shooting guard position. Nowitzki for three. Knocks down the three ball.
We know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Now, here's Stockton. Rejected by Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Maravich, the pass to Eaton. Stockton kicks to Maravich. Takes it inside. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's in there.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Stockton. Pass to Eaton. Outside, Maravich. Second shot opportunity. The shot is good off the backboard.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Maravich. And he lays it straight in. Maravich has got 6.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Aguirre, no good. And it's the Jazz's ball. Trailing by 2. The shot by Dentley, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Shoots the 3. Drops in the tray.
This is exactly why they encourage Aguirre to take these shots here, because he's such an effective scorer in that space.
Here's Maravich. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Stockton. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Outside, Aguirre. Cranes the three-pointer. Aguirre. He's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich. 6 on the shot clock. Basket good.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Here's Blackman. Maravich defending. Back to Doncic. From the arc. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
At 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Kirilenko. Basket counts.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now here's Harper. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Williams with the ball. He's guarded by Harper. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Makes it off the glass.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Harper. Nowitzki kicks to Finley. Off target with his three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Harper up top. He's guarded by Williams. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got his second bucket tonight.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Joe Barry's checked in for Utah. Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. 23 seconds left in the first. Here's Williams. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Davis. Inside, taken away by Kirilenko. Here's Hayward. He sinks the 11-footer.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Donaldson. Davis is out there with Doncic. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Mashburn in at the 3. Malone dishes to Maravich. Pass to Stockton. Back to Maravich. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Davis, the pass to Doncic. The 3 from Aguirre. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Aguirre's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas. Stockton kicks to Gobert. Stockton in the high post. Davis is there. Stockton, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mavericks leading by 4. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And it's Doncic missing.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Stockton, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Dantley. No scoring in this one. Malone. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the middle. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Maravich, the pass to Malone. Stockton dishes to Maravich. Yep, that one goes in there. Maravich has got 14 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field field goals have come from the paint.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stockton against Kidd. With the floater, it's hauled in by Stockton. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. Dallas with the ball. Over to the wing. Here's Finley. Dallas again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Malone finishing it off.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
Now here's Kidd. Over Stockton. Pass to Donaldson. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. On offense, here are the Jazz. Maravich, the pass to Eaton. So they take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 2.
The combo guard skill set of Maravich really does a nice job of drawing defensive attention and then passing to teammates.
They push it up 4 on 3. Down it goes. Nice one there from Bentley. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are. Also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Eaton misses. A tight game here in Utah. Jackson passes to Donaldson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And here's Utah. Pass to Eaton. Jazz passing it around. Here's Maravich.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent, but behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work, too.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
For 2, Pete Maravich.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
Maravich hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Donaldson. Out left to the wing. Outside Harper. Fires from deep. Eaton grabs the miss. The Jazz with the lead. Bailey passes to Eaton. Now Maravich. He's guarded by Harper. 6 to shoot. Here's Eaton. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Kirilenko the pass to Bailey. Here's Eaton. To the inside. And finished off by Bailey.
Dropping that hammer down, Bailey holds nothing back on that punch.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Nowitzki for 3, and the Mavericks another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Stockton kicks to Maravich. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandelion? Well, basically, that's what the class is. Really.
We saw Dirk Nowitzki lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. This has been a bounce-back game for
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pete Maravich having a dominant impact in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Maravich is out there with Stockton. And there's Malone. And it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Their third three. Pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Stockton passes to Eaton. Over Blackman. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Donaldson. Puts up a deep 3. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Maravich. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Deron Williams is checked in for the Jazz.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a format.
Doncic way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Doncic with the steal. Here's the player. Great pass to set up the layup. And now an 8-point Dallas lead.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Williams. Outside Boozer. Back to Williams. And there's the drive. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Malone.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game. This seat.
Pass to Finley. The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Kevin?
I can only imagine what it's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Jackson in the corner. Nowitzki kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Malone. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Nowitzki.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Harper from deep three-point territory. Rebounded by Malone.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Griffith. Harper the pass to Jackson. The three for Doncic. It's Luka, the long-range marksman.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter.
And Boozer throws it down.
Not a guy you want to dunk over you. Boozer with a head of steam there heading to the rim.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And team strategy closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout, and it might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So both teams making some changes here. Mavericks leading by 10. On the wing, Jackson gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Griffith passes to Boozer. Williams, that's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Boozer. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Doncic looking it over. Terry kicks to Doncic. From downtown. And he gets it back. To the right side. Mashburn. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 11. Over in the corner, Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Out to the right wing. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. The triple! Doncic!
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Mavericks on top, up by 12. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Nash. Aguirre is out there with Donaldson. And it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Blackman. Back to Nash. The 3 from Aguirre. And Darren Williams pulls it down. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Utah. A 12-point game. Here's Dantley. Good, nice job down low.
And Williams knows how to sing passes over to his guys. Terrific at finding them in their spots.
Here's Mashburn. It's hauled in by Williams. Inside. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
To the wing right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Malone.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
Maravich, he's checked in for Darren Williams. And Dallas also making a switch. Kids checked in. Stockton against Nash. And it's blocked.
Love the timing that time from James Donaldson on the block.
Pass to Aguirre. Out to Nash. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Nash the pass to Blackman. The tray. And they recover it. Back to Nash. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
Rolando Blackman.
And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Hey, you know, Blackman not just casually throwing that thing up in the air. He's focused on knocking down the 3.
And the Jazz call time here.
Fans, your youth squad.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Jazz coach address his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Stockton with no one around him. Drills the three-pointer.
Really accurate from deep, John Stockton, a sharpshooter.
To the left side wing. Another 3 for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Stockton's shot is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Rolando Blackman, 3 points.
Jazz trail by 12. Here's Maravich. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Stockton against Nash. This one for 3. Blackman's shot is off. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
They get it back. It's blocked. Blackman, the pass to Nash. And he banks in the layup. Nash has got his first 2 points.
Rolando Blackman.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And the basket by Blackman. Blackman's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Dallas calls timeout. They're leading by 11. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. 1:41 left in the fourth. Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 17 now just in the second half. Mirovic against Jackson. Here's Stockton. Finley with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 14. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. And that one's good. Doncic.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 17. 1:12 left in the game.
Gordon Hayward. Donovan Mitchell.
Hayward finds Stockton. Out to the wing. The Jazz working the ball around. Now. The 19-foot shot. Jump shot is good that time. And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 34 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Doncic. A three, and the Mavericks another three.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Doncic with the steal. Here's Finley. And they'll get another chance. Fires the three. Gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.